Welcome to Retrobot, the YouTube channel where we feed a friendly space robot a diet of pure nostalgia. I'm Clay, and this is Hunter, and we have some really cool toys here to show you. We've got some of these, and we've got some of these, and we've got more of all of the above, because we are talking about hot toys and sideshow toys, and since I know absolutely nothing about either of those things, then you're gonna help.
Yeah.
you are here to underscore my ignorance, so thank you. Thank you for that. But before we get to that, we do have... No, we don't. Where's Retrobot? Have you seen Retrobot? Have you... Listen, let me go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and go to the nanny cam and see what happened. Oh, he's at D&E. Oh, he's helping out since you're here. Well, so I guess Retrobot's minding the store. So for those who don't know, Hunter is here from D&E Collectibles. He tempts me. He's I'm not going to compare him to a drug dealer.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
It's a little bit like a drug dealer. Yeah, Hunter offers me deals that I just can't refuse. And so, yeah, well, it's nice that Retrobot's helping to watch the place while you're here. That's good on you, Retro Buddy. Oh, so, yeah, that's that is what's going on there. But let's see, before we dive into sideshow toys and hot toys, I guess that makes me the new leader. Why would that make... That has nothing to do with leadership of the Decepticons, Starscream. Let's go ahead and do some show and tell. So first and foremost, a big thank you and shout out to Don for picking these up on his way to Pittsburgh, because Pittsburgh Walmarts don't get Cosmos. They just don't get Cosmos. They don't get new toys. The Pittsburgh Walmarts don't get anything new. You know what? They don't get products.
They do have Lando in stock.
Oh, okay. Well, I can get Lando. Is that Lando from the Solo movie?
No.
Oh, that's
Jedi
OG Lando
Black Series.
Roger.
Okay, well then, you know what? I take it back. I can get Lando. But anyway, thank you, Don. Look for short circuits on these because that's going to be fun. And we've also got, of course, more Masters of the Universe. And if I were mastering a universe, then I would call myself Mantenna. I didn't know his name was Mantenna.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
It's fine. It's not broken.
Mint on card.
Here, I'm just gonna hand these to you. Oh boy, you know, I'm not allowed to touch any of your toys for this entire live stream, just so that you know.
I mean, I only brought a couple. So.
And so let's see. Oh, the other thing that we got this week while I was out of town, or you would have already gotten a short circuits about it. We got Wild Rider. So we've got 3 out of the 5 parts. 3. I do 3 like this. I'm the only person that I know that does 3 like this. I hold down this finger. Other people do this, or like German people do this, but I do this. This is just how I've always done. Anyway, we have 3 out of 5 of the parts of Menasor, and so we're going to talk about this in a short circuits video, and then I will show him on Menasor and their opinions, and I'm going to try and rope Dawn in somehow with that. Rob says, I didn't know they had a 200X Origins Skeletor. And so wait, let's see. So 200, 2000X.
You can say it either way.
A 2X, like double large.
It's usually like 200X or 2000X.
So yes.
I've literally never seen either of those in the store.
You've never seen? Well.
No.
So there we go. That's them. That's
Those are awesome. I don't need to ever collect those again.
you up until very recently, you had everything.
I had every figure carded, every vehicle, 2 Gray Skulls. And I didn't buy just 2 to have 2. I got a free one from Mattel because my sorceress had 2 left arms. So Mattel actually cares about their customers. And then I think I got all the way up to the Faker Wave. And I was like, I literally have no more room for any of this. And then I started paying scalper prices for some of them.
Oh no.
Yeah, I paid $70 for that Target He-Man and Battle Cat, like where he's like all bloody.
Oh yeah.
And they're like on clearance everywhere for like $20 now.
Oh.
But yeah, I got out of the game, and I don't know. The more I look at them, I'm like, I want to go back, but I know I can't control myself.
Because once you start back, like, then you have to get back your entire collection.
Yeah.
I
still have Scare Glow, but that's it.
So you kept one.
I have one, and I have the
Is that like
one.
Jack having just a little bit of wine with dinner? It is because Jack doesn't drink anymore, but he still has a little bit of wine. You still have a little bit of scare glow.
Yeah.
With dinner.
Yeah, with dinner. But I don't know. There's some that they like those ones like that you just showed. I'm like, I definitely would buy those. But
so wait a minute here. If I just kind of like wave this close, like if you touch it, is that just cruel and unusual punishment? Is it like,
well,
at the end of this live stream, Monica's gonna be like, what happened to my He-Man?
I don't, they just like, this is like the perfect toy line for Masters of the Universe because I'm 29, so I remember when the 200X, 2000X was on TV. And I think that's like how I got exposed to He-Man, actually. And then kind of like forgot about him, which is like, I think what every kid did. That's why the show failed, even though it was awesome. And then when I started getting more into like retro stuff, I was like, damn, like He-Man's like the awesomest thing ever. And yeah. I don't know. They're just with Origins, like the artwork they do on the back. I don't know. It's just amazing. And
can you speak a little closer to the mic?
Sorry, I'm a very quiet person.
Hey, wait. I can do this. There's 2 ways to solve this problem.
So, yeah. I don't know. It's an awesome toy line. And it seems like it's really successful again. So, I don't know.
Yeah, He-Man is big.
Yeah,
I mean, He-Man, like for a long time, it had just sort of disappeared, and then just within the last several years, it's like there's always 3 or 4 He-Man series or shows
Yeah.
or something on at a time, and we did a painstakingly loving video. It was our song about He-Man, and somehow it has not gone viral. I don't understand, because it was a work. I put a lot of my a lot of this right here into that song. There's a lot of love in that song, and I know all of you watched it, all dozen or so of you. But that's it, you know. I guess it just can't compete with the TikTokers or whatever that is. It's all right. I'm okay. So anyway, we have not even gotten to the toasts. We have toasts. You have your Arnie Palmy. I have my Arnie Palmy. So for those who don't know, Arnold Palmer is tea and lemonade, and it's delicious. So with all of that being said, a toast to Rob S. Oh, we're just risking it? Toast to Adventure Mode. A toast to Tie Guy. A toast to Joy. A toast to Colleen. A toast to Hope and Michael D. A toast to Danny T. I love you, Danny. Oh, wow, you're just pouring through that. This is why we pee right before we start. A toast to Nathan, Connie, Lyric, and Cadence. And a toast to Smurgeon. Smurgeon, I feel like that's new. What? What? She's like mouthing words to me, and I never. Smurgeon. All right, a toast to the Smurgeon, which is sort of like the Kurgan, except probably like the Highlander for Smurfs. I don't know. You know what? I just realized I don't mean to make fun of your name. I feel bad now. A toast to the Smurgeon. But no, I feel like Smurgeon is new. Welcome, Smurgeon. I hope that you enjoy this live stream and then join us for other live streams. So welcome, everybody. Say hi to Smurgeon, who I destroyed Smurgeon's name and then made fun of it. I'm a terrible human being. You know what? You just want to take over this? Because I should probably just, Ty Guy says, I love your He-Man song. Thank you, Ty Guy. I'm glad, I am glad that somebody appreciates my He-Man song. I keep waiting, going for that brass ring. Oh, gosh. I promised myself I wasn't going to cry. Oh, So, anyway, thank you for that. Also, just to let people know, because there was discussion actually last week, but we do have, if you want cool stuff, then we do have a TeePublic site, and you can get super cool T-shirts that Monica has made. You can get like totes and bags and pillow covers, and you can even get "Till All Are Broken," which is absolutely not a catchphrase, and we are not breaking anything during tonight's live stream because all of it is really, really expensive, and all of it belongs to Hunter. No, we're not doing that. So, all right. So, with all of that being said, it is Sideshow Collectibles and Hot Toys, and we have some of this stuff right here. We got Rex. So this is Hot Toys Rex?
That's Sideshow Rex.
Oh, that's Sideshow Rex, which is different from Sideshow Bob, obviously.
Yes.
So that's Sideshow Rex, and then we have Hot Toys Rex over here. Do you want to talk about want to talk about one first, and then tell me the story of like, okay, we've got the Sideshow Rex over here. Tell me what's going on, because he looks absolutely amazing, and you said that he had been a zombie.
So you can kind of, if you look really closely on his like elbow armor,
Okay,
like
wait,
not
here.
on the elbow, but the straps like on like where his arm would bend.
Oh, right here.
Yes, like
right
you'll
in
see
there.
almost like what looks like blood,
Yeah.
and
yeah,
there's a
and
little bit on his belt. So
you got this secondhand.
yes, so when I found this is normally, I mean, it's gone down in value, but like it used to be like a $300 figure.
Wow.
And I found one that was like $100 something bucks, but the person turned him into a zombie. So
Is that a little bit of
yeah, it's
blood?
still on there.
There's still just a little bit of blood on.
Yeah, now I don't know what they painted this with, but it was like not just regular acrylic paint. So I had to like scrub every part of his armor from like head to toe with like mean green, and some of his holsters were broken off, and when I was on the, amazing social media platform called Facebook, which I no longer am, I was in a group for Sideshow, and someone happened to have a lot of accessories I needed to complete him, and one guy had like the box, so I ended up completing it like 100% with the box and everything for, not a whole lot. So Rex, actually, I'm glad I brought all my parts with me, because I can show you a really good example. Sorry if I'm quiet again.
No, that's all right. So you're reaching for stuff. You're allowed to go quiet when you're reaching for stuff. Everybody understands. Oh, Machiavellic is here, and oh, okay. We want to send him some good vibes. So, welcome to Machiavellic. A toast to Machiavellic, and let's all send Machiavellic some very positive juju, because I am hearing that he needs all the good vibes that we can. So a toast and good well wishes to Machiavellic. I hope that whatever's going on turns good rather than it probably sounds like it's crap. So yeah, toast to Machiavellic. Machiavellic, you came in just in time to see really, really, really cool toys. So we've got Rex here. This is the Sideshow Collectibles Rex, and already, like, I'm not familiar with these, but this guy looks amazing. I'm noticing the belt, the holster, the gun here. The paint detail is pretty fantastic, and for a person that's used to getting lots of Transformers toys that are very, very limited in detail and paint apps, this is something special. So, and you were just getting out accessories. So here, I'm going to very carefully move this over, and you can show the main camera right there.
Okay, so the cool thing about this is he has a jetpack, which is just magnetic. Everything on these is like posable, so.
Am I allowed to try the jetpack?
Yeah.
I promise. Shut up, Dawn. Okay, I know Dawn's out there, and he's thinking, oh, this is where he breaks it. Oh, that's so.
So.
See, that makes me the new leader. Okay, just so that you know.
right. So he also
Could
does.
even do like one of these.
Yeah. So he also comes with a head sculpt, which, if anybody that's joined,
Whoa! The camera's not used to moving. All right, there we go.
So as I said before, this was a zombified Captain Rex that I tried to bring back to life. You can still kind of see it in his head sculpt. He looks a little like ill. I don't know if that's like really focusing, but
Yeah, let me try it on
you
the
can
other
stick it on
camera.
that one.
I'll stick it on
And you
this
can see that
camera. And
there's like, it's hard to explain, but like his eyes,
his
you can see there's like some
eyes-
grayish around his eyes and like around his nose. Because like I said, he was bloody and dead. Yeah. Yes, he's definitely got the
he's got a little
blue
bit of
blue shadow virus.
he has that's not the poor lighting in here. That is he's painted that way on purpose. Now I can even turn on the light here and that just kind of washes him out. So we're not going to do that.
So besides the head.
Oh no. Oh, okay. So, sorry, I was thinking in terms of Machiavellic again. So, Ty Guy says he looks like he has the Felucian flu. So, and here I'm gonna adjust this back up. Which I shouldn't adjust this camera. I should never adjust this camera, but I adjusted the camera. There's only like 12 wing nuts on the holder that I have for that camera. And as soon as I move it, they all get loose. And, oh, Grayscale is here. So, and like, we kind of missed Grayscale's birthday because it was, what, the 8th? The 8th? So 8822, which means 1010. Because, 8 plus 2 is 10. 8 plus 2 is 10. I'm doing math jokes now, everyone. Just so you know, that's the entertainment that you're getting this week. It's math jokes. So yes, let's do a. He's 7. Oh, the 7th of August. Well, that doesn't work with my joke at all. That's
7.
That's completely unfunny. Just so that you know. The 7th? There's nothing funny about that. I'm being told. I'm getting a message from my finger. Oh! Perry Viking is also here, and it's Perry Viking's birthday too. So all right, we got double birthdays. So all right, now you, even though you've never done this song, you have to help.
Oh boy.
All right, here we go. Oh, my ukulele birthday and a bucket of cake. My ukulele birthday and a bucket of cake. All right, join in. Oh, my ukulele birthday and a bucket of cake. My ukulele birthday and a bucket of cake. Happy birthday, Perry Viking. And oh, there's cake right here. There we go. All right, so we've got 2 cupcakes here. All right, so we're gonna hand them through the internet. Okay, so this one is for Grayscale. So all right, do you got it, Grayscale? Ready? Right? Okay, get it. Make sure that your download speeds are good. All right, so and this one is for Perry Viking. Here we go. No, get closer. There you go. Okay, good. All right, there. And, okay, we have now uploaded both of those cupcakes to the internet. Nobody else download their cupcakes, all right? This only works if they get their... And here, completely separate cupcakes. They're... completely different cupcakes. So happy birthday to Grayscale and to Perry Viking. Oh. Smurgeon says, too late, I bit a torrented copy of the cupcake. No! No! Wait, here. I'll give Perry Viking a little bit more of mine. Okay, wait, here. There. Oh, and look, he took a bite. Yep, this is the best YouTube channel on the internet. This is entertainment that you can't get anywhere else. So, it's really just an excuse for me to eat a cupcake. But it's a really good cupcake, so. We were talking about something, right? There's
Sideshow.
Oh.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I like to live sloppy.
All right, so we've got the Sideshow.
The Sideshow Rex.
And we could even show it on that camera too.
We could show both of them.
Let's show them side by side. And I will press that button and then click this. And so you can see the two of them.
So, where's my hand? Okay.
There's your hand.
So this is the Sideshow. This is the Hot Toy. Now, I guess just on camera, like, they both look good.
They both do look good. Like they're both really, really impressive toys.
So, this is Rex's Phase 1 armor, and the one next to him is Rex's Phase 2 armor, which is towards, like, the end of the show. Now, I guess the whole reason why I'm on here is to talk about the difference between Sideshow and Hot Toys.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're obviously a fan of these things.
Yeah.
And so as somebody who, for me, I know nothing about these. So tell me why I would choose one over the other, or, you know, like how do you know which one is going to make you happier?
Okay, so at the end of the day, these are dolls. They're really...
Wait, look directly into the camera.
They're dolls.
They're dolls.
They're really expensive dolls. So, and I'm always saying that is because I've been in Facebook groups and stuff, and you know, the 1/6 scale community, which is 12 inches, you know, G.I. Joe scale.
That they're dolls.
Yes, they're dolls. They're fancy G.I. Joes. Some people forget that. Some people act like they have, like, you know, some Picasso painting. And they are expensive. And there's custom 1/6 scale makers out there that sell just a head sculpt, you know, for $800.
Jeez.
Now, it looks, you know, exactly like whoever they're, you know, doing. But, so Sideshow is in California. They're
okay.
American. I mean, I'm sure half the stuff they source is, like, you know, from wherever. But they're sculpted by people.
Wherever America.
Yeah, wherever. So, this Rex is older. He's probably from, like, 2000. I mean, it says 2009, but that could be, like, a base for a billion other figures I have, and it got mixed up. So, not to throw more stuff on here.
So we've got the zombie head sculpt, and now just you were talking about head sculpt, so I don't want to let that go too quickly. So this is the head sculpt from the Hot Toys.
Yeah, I would almost show that on the other camera.
Let's go ahead
because
and do
this is what is going to. This is what's gonna be like. Okay, I see why Hot Toys.
Holy crap! That looks like I have a miniature human head.
Yeah, like even the eyes are glossy. Like it. like he has skin texture.
That is unsettlingly real. Like I'm just looking at the texture of, yeah, like the closer I get, I mean that is uncanny.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Now show them the old one
Okay,
next to it.
so you know the we've got Sideshow next to him, and yeah, the Sideshow version definitely looks. The Sideshow one looks plastic. I mean, it's kind of amazing. Oh, jeez.
You're fine.
At least it was the one that used to be a zombie. All
Yeah.
right, here I'm doing like this. There we go. And so, yeah, I mean, obviously the Sideshow one, it definitely still looks more like it's
That is
plastic.
definitely
but
the shrunken head of Tamara Morrison.
and yes.
So, and I'm not here to bash Sideshow. Also, that Sideshow head sculpt is from 2009. The one that's looks like Tamara Morrison is from like last year. So
Okay, so there is a difference in technology
yes,
here.
There is a lot of time that's moved on, but like, so the Hot Toys one has there's a lot of magnets. So like his ammo pouch, magnet. His blaster, the stock unfolds, does like everything it should. The body is a lot more proportioned, more proportioned. The paint, you can't really tell, but like very up close, it's very detailed.
Okay, well, you know, I could put that on the other camera too. Also, so Ty Guy asks, is this a laser sculpt based on a 3D scan, or are these hand molded hand sculpted and then molded?
Okay, so
And here I will
yeah.
very, very carefully take this over to the other camera so that people can really see just how amazing this thing looks.
So
in the real. So wait here.
Hot Toys is from Hong Kong. They're made in Hong Kong, and they are not 3D scanned. They're hand sculpted by people in Hong Kong. They're
okay.
now
That's crazy.
Now I don't know if, you know, like they start out with a base or whatever, but from the pictures I've seen of like the Hot Toys, like, you know, painters and sculptors, to me it looks like they're really, you know, doing the thing. And obviously it's molded and mass produced, and I believe these are all
like how?
Because
how do they do, like, I've sculpted stuff. And I have never, in a million zillion years, I have never sculpted anything that looked that good. Like, no portion of anything that I've ever made with my hands looked that good.
Yeah, and, you know, usually on like a 3D, like print, scan, whatever, like they do on the Black series and stuff. Like, if you look close enough, you can kind of, like, see, like, it was, like, printed on there almost. Mm-hmm. Like, if you really look close. But these, I'm telling you, I swear there's, like, people just waiting in a line at wherever they produce Hot Toys, and they're just sitting there, like, and painting them.
He has 5 o'clock shadow.
I know, it's crazy.
His 5 o'clock shadow is more convincing than my 5 o'clock shadow.
Yes, it's insane. And, like, with the Hot Toys... Funny enough, because I know this is your favorite thing, and you can do this one. This is also magnet, and that one actually has a felt pad on the back of it.
Okay, so wait here. Let me pan back a little. All right, so we got that. Here we go. Oh, Oh, it's more clicky.
Oh
too.
yeah, it's stronger.
It's definitely stronger. So Perry Viking says really, really impressive. Ty Guy says really amazing. He's got pores.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like
Yeah.
like this is some kind of voodoo witchcraft. They're saying it's done by hand, but what they really mean is that they're casting the spells by hand.
Yeah.
And they're probably sacrificing human hands in order to to the great god Atuin, the space turtle that our world rides on the back of.
So it's crazy because there's like makers out there that will take Hot Toys head sculpts or make something equally as amazing as this, and they'll actually like root the hair. Like, I mean, it gets like as realistic as you could think. Like,
how do you root microscopic hair?
I don't. They like.
I can't even root real hair.
I don't know. I've seen crazy stuff.
By the way, Osaka Jack is here, so a toast to Osaka Jack. And Jay Gentrum is also here, so a toast to Jay Gentrum. That one was for Osaka Jack, and this one, Jay Gentrum. Welcome. I feel like Jay Gentrum. No, we've seen. Okay. Well then, welcome Jay Gentrum. Yes. We know who Jay Gentrum is. So, all right. So yeah, I want to show the rest of this so that people can really see how detailed the paint application is, because I mean, honestly, this looks like real armor that's been scuffed in battle. You know, the detail that they've put into it, the distressing that they've added is just phenomenal. He looks like he just walked off of the battlefield. And he could walk right on to another one. Look at this weld line. Look at that. That's crazy. I've welded stuff, and my welds don't even look that good. but that's just.
They do fly now. I've seen 2 people say that. But yeah, he's it's funny because like I didn't even bring like his box or anything. It's like you think like just how he is right now, like that's an amazing figure. But like he comes with probably 10 different hands. So on his helmet where his rangefinder is and his other ear cap, they actually unplug. I don't have it with me, but he comes with his binoculars that you plug on, and then they can slide over his helmet.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
And see, I didn't break that either.
So unfortunately, I didn't bring the binoculars, but yes, he has binoculars. He has that crazy head sculpt, and the stand he's on.
Okay, so
has a bendy arm on the back of it, and
is that like a wire covered thing where
yeah, it's like a metal thing, and
here I'll give it back to you.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So let's
very carefully.
Let's see if we can do this.
This live stream scares the hell out of me. Just so you know.
So
Ty Guy asks, he's got the binoc visor.
Yep. So we'll say
this camera.
We will say, because they keep saying they fly now. He has ratcheting joints, which is like a new Hot Toys thing. I've never had another figure that had ratcheting joints like that. or at least I can remember. So, like, say you want to pose him flying. He comes with little jetpack flame accessories. So, they just plug in there. And
I know that at this point, Don's thinking, is he Bloosh compatible?
so on the stand, you can raise this up.
Okay.
And if I can get this on without taking the jetpack off. I got it.
I was ready to catch.
So,
all right, so let's just lift the stand up, I guess.
yeah. He's on there, so he shouldn't fall off. But
so, yeah, you can get a nice
flight pose.
Osaka Jack says, I am also developing ratcheting joints as well.
Nice.
And strangely enough, my joints are just freezing in place. So there you go. But yeah, look at that. Okay, now I'm assuming that you said that Sideshow was like $300.
Yeah, like now you could probably find it for like 200 something.
I'm imagining that this, when it first came out, was more.
Actually, no.
Really?
So here's the thing with it's so hard to explain the like cult of these figures. So Sideshow, funny enough, when they came out with these figures, if you look at the bottom of the box on the original Rex, which we'll try to like sneak his. So this one.
I guess we could put them in front of that camera and then
Yeah.
do. Okay, wait.
So
here, I'll
this
just
one,
hold them up.
Yeah, this Rex. At one point, Sideshow, was the only person making 12-inch clone troopers for years. I mean, like up until like maybe 2 years ago, and they were probably started making them in 2000. I don't know, 8, 2009, 2007. I don't know. A while
So
ago.
they had a good decade
of they made Rex, they made Cody, they made Bly, they made Gree, they made
the advantage there is they only need to make one face mold.
pretty much. And funny that you said that.
They're clone troopers. Get it?
Because here's Cody's head,
Oh, there we go.
and there's Rex's head, just with two different. Man, it's so weird to have it.
And you know what? They're two different expressions. They did not cheap out.
Yeah, they I mean, Cody has.
So
You should see the Hot Toys version of that head sculpt.
Okay.
I don't have it,
You don't have it?
but oh my god, is it amazing?
So let's see. Oh, wrong one. There we go. All right. So yeah, let's just take a look. So this is a Sideshow, and you said this is Cody?
Yep, Commander Cody.
Commander Cody. And this is a really, I agree with you that this is not about talking crap on the Sideshow.
Yeah.
Because this looks fantastic. Like this is a fantastic head sculpt. He's very expressive. The hair texture is really nice, but it doesn't look real. It does look like it's a toy.
So
Not a really good toy, like an amazingly good toy.
So Ty Guy says, is that like a Gun Plus stand? It kind of is. I feel like it's a lot nicer than a Gun Plus stand. If we're talking about the Gun Plus stands, you have to build yourself because everything Gundam you have to build. I'm only saying that because I have like 200 Gundams at my house that I've built. I like a lot of different stuff. But, so, I forgot about this. This was a bonus accessory with the Hot Toys Rex.
Oh man, the Ahsoka helmet.
So
That makes me so sad.
if you order the 501st Trooper Hot Toy and you have Rex, then you can plop this on that body and you have an Ahsoka Trooper. So I love Captain Rex. I have his emblem on my arm, and I have a clone trooper here. So, of course, when they announced this, I had to get it.
Oh man.
Revenge is not the Jedi way.
I am no Jedi.
And this,
Let me go ahead and show her.
yeah, you can put it on there.
So.
And this will be a good example of like a figure that's not completely armored.
So let's just put her back like this so that everybody can see how awesome she is. Oh man.
Okay, so Ahsoka has silicone arms. They're seamless.
Oh man.
Yes. Her, I don't know if you'd call them.
Is it creepy that I'm touching her?
Yeah.
Like.
So, I don't know if they're called Leku. I mean, that's like what the Twi'leks have. I don't know if it's the same with Togrutas or whatever. But they're bendable. They have like wires in them. And you can like...
So wait, at joints, I assume?
Joints, yes. And then also her...
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, also her tentacle things, her hair tentacle, it's bendable.
Heracles?
Yes, it's very...
Her heracles.
It's like firm too. Like it's not like something that like, yeah, it actually takes some force to bend it.
Does it take the force?
Yes.
To bend it? Yes, that's right. You get this
yeah.
is these are the jokes. These are the jokes.
The dad jokes.
Here, let me get closer
This
into
is bad comedy.
This is perfectly acceptable bad comedy.
So, okay, there's a crazy feature that I don't know if I have a tool for. So I can probably do this from here. So
Okay.
Ahsoka's face. Let's see if I can do this. I might have to pick her up for a second.
Okay, that's all right. We can
Here.
change views.
Yeah, we'll change to this one.
Yeah, you can even change to that.
Yeah.
Wait, here, I can do this and that, and then hit a thing here. And, oh, whoops. It did like a halfway. There we go.
Okay. So, I'm going to take her sabers and stuff out of her hand. And, yes, everything's posable. She has the ratcheting. She has the ratcheting legs at the knees. Also, these aren't just plastic boots. They're actually leather. They're leather stitched like a real boot.
Holy crap!
Yeah, they're not just like a plastic boot you would find on something. And then this is all fabric and the armor's all put on there. So if I can get her head off with these.
I'm glad you're doing it, not
Yeah.
me.
No one probably pulls a hot toy head off like that, but I work at a place that sells hot toys, so... Yeah, there. Now you got a Ahsoka Rex. That looks... Stop.
You left her decapitated, and there was a tiny human head there.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Here, let's see how that one works. Oh, that one works better. She does look Thundercracker. Here, we'll give her. We'll give
There
her
we
a
go.
helmet.
She looks depressed. Okay. So, on this Ahsoka head sculpt, if you lift up, you can take her face off. And
Wait, was that a movie with John Travolta?
yes. Wait, you talking about Face Off? Or is that
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's where we went with this.
Okay. So you get a little tool with this figure, which I'm pretty sure I forgot, so you're just gonna have to imagine.
All of a sudden it's a Headmaster stream, Rob S.
In the back, those things are for posable eyeballs.
Oh, man.
So
wait a minute. You know what? I have a tool here.
I mean, I might be able to use her.
I've got a
That
spudger.
works. That works.
I've got... Yes, that's right. I have a spudger.
So this actually works better than the tool they give you.
That is the power of a spudger.
So now you can get the sideways looks, or you could get straight insane. I mean, I guess if you spend the money, you can do whatever you want. But yeah, so the eyeballs are posable. I think I got them somewhat normal again. But, so I have another figure that has this. The Alita Battle Angel hot toy also has posable eyes, which her eyes are huge because they turned an anime character into a 3D human thing.
Yeah. I could, in my mind's eye, I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
Yeah. So, no one handled hot toys like this. I mean, they're not like, they're expensive, but they're also not like, if you touch them, they just explode. Like, they are somewhat posable.
Well, it seems like it's very well built.
Yeah, like, it's not, I mean, there are some hot toys that are really fragile, but it's mainly stuff that has, like, sharp weapons or something. Like, the clones, if you have a rangefinder, be careful, it could snap off. I have a commander, my Commander Cody is also kind of like the Rex story, you know, where I found it half destroyed and had to rebuild it.
Uh-huh.
But, so, yeah, you could definitely, you could repose all your friends' Hot Toys eyeballs
and then the next time they look at them, they don't understand why all of their Hot Toys are like...
Yeah, and then you hear their sister or daughter watching static TV saying they're here.
So Osaka Jack says, if you knew someone who had the figure but didn't know the eyes were posable, you could pull some amazing pranks on them. And that's yes, I'm glad that great minds think alike.
Definitely.
So a toast to Osaka Jack.
So I brought two other figures.
Oh, man! Ventress is cool!
So this is like an older... This is Sideshow. Unfortunately, we haven't got a Hot Toys Ventress yet, which I will immediately pre-order if they make that. This one? You have it switched? Okay, so Ventress, she comes with a cloak. It has like a wire in the hood so you can like kind of pose it. And this is an old figure technically, so this is from 2007. And
the clothes are really well done.
yeah, the clothes, they use this really nice material for like her robes. The boots are rubber sculpted and stuff, which if there was a Hot Toy now, every buckle would be like actually a strap. And
wow.
But this is old, like, I mean, it's not old, but, you know,
but the standard has already gone up so much in
Yeah.
a very short amount of time.
And the cool thing is like, even with some of these old ones, like, you can probably still get Ventress for, I don't know, she's still like around $200.
Ty Guy says that he loves that she looks more like the first animated Clone Wars
Yes.
version.
And
yeah, you're absolutely right, Ty Guy.
So this Ventress came with two head sculpts. One was this one, which I ended up repainting the eyes. They did not look like that. And the other head sculpt was the eyeless version, just the white eyes.
Oh, okay.
And this is based off the comics and the Gendy Micro Series one. Powerpuff Girls Samurai Jack.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
So, cool thing with her lightsabers, even for being an old figure, They
Oh
become
man.
they become a double blade. And if you don't want them like that, there are unlit hilts that do come with this, which I don't have on me right now. But if we'll just pretend there's no beams on these, they just magnetize to her belt.
Wow.
And yeah, like I said, this is an older figure, and there's still like a lot you can get out of them.
Let me put her on in front of the other camera.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. And we'll press the magic button. And apparently we're looking at her boobs. Ventress never really had much in the way of... Never mind. We're not going there. So, there we go. So, yeah, even this one, I can tell a production difference between this and what we saw with Rex. But it's still... And you know, you're right. These are dolls. I mean, this is straight up a doll. It's a kick-ass cool doll, but it is still just an amazing figure. And I guess what we just have to accept is that it's okay for guys to have dolls. That's the lesson here.
I don't care if it wouldn't be okay. I'm gonna have them. And my girlfriend collects Monster High dolls and Barbies, and you know, sometimes those Monster High dolls, I think about collecting them for myself.
Monster High is awesome.
They're some of the collaborations they've done with like Universal Monsters and I don't know. Also, just like Hot Toys and Sideshow, a lot of these figures, if you buy them new, like the Hot Toys Rex, I think it was like $250 when it came out. Which you can still buy this, actually. It's still in stock.
Okay.
I'm telling you, in like 2 years when it sells out, I guarantee it'll be like a $500 figure. That quickly.
Instantly.
I bought a Sideshow ARC Trooper 5s. Rest in peace, the greatest clone trooper that ever lived. I bought it for $150. I never, ever wanted to sell it until someone offered me $1,100 for it, and I sold it.
That'll do it. Osaka Jack says it's interesting to notice the figure's flexibility by size with the fabrics. If a human-sized cloak were made from similar material, it would drape somewhat differently. And it's true, and that's a kind of a conceit of dolls in general, is that, you know, you use real fabric. And of course, when you scale something up 6 times, the fabric is still the same thickness, so the weight is different. The drape is different.
So,
and
Hot Toys fixed that.
Never mind everything that I just said.
I don't have them with me, but this is a Hot Toys Anakin Skywalker cloak, and when it's on a figure, it drapes just like how it should. It's a very
put it on Ahsoka. Could
yes,
Ahsoka wear it?
We could put
and
it on
Ty
Ahsoka.
Guy says, pretty sure the last guy who called Ventress a doll would advise you not to. Good, excellent point, Ty Guy.
So, like I said, this is Anakin's robe. We'll see if it fits on Ahsoka's giant head. She actually did come with a robe. I wish I would have brought it. But, yeah, you can see this is made out of a way silkier material. And
wow.
It flows.
I want to apologize to everybody for what's about to happen. Is this felt? It is now. Thank you. I'm here all night. That's.
Oh my.
Yeah. These are the jokes. So.
This is bad comedy.
It is. It really is. Oh, you really didn't know what you were signing up for when you came in.
They said I'm leaving now.
So yeah, it's thinner, and but it's still it's actually kind of dense.
Yeah, it's like
Um,
I don't know, like it's
That
this other one. It it just feels like nothing. It's like it's very. It's like a wool material, and they're all on the older sideshows. They're all made out of this like very wool material.
this material, I like this material because it's got a nice texture to it.
But the Hot Toys one, it's very flowy. Like if you had, if you were into, let's get the Christ posing going. If you had, if you're like an amazing
Are
photographer.
you saying that Osaka was the sacrificial lamb of the Jedi Order? or Ahsoka. Ahsoka Jack says. I have just. Osaka Jack, I have just changed your name forever. I didn't mean to, but. But by the way, let Osaka Jack know that Hunter appreciates the Godzilla humidifier.
Oh yeah, that thing is so awesome.
That was from Osaka Jack or Ahsoka Jack, whichever we're gonna call him.
Yeah, I'm very jealous of that. It's funny, I'm here talking about Hot Toys, but like everything you've shown besides Transformers, that's the only thing. I have 2 sound waves. That's it. And a Decepticon logo on my car. But other than that, I have Godzilla, I have Hot Toys, I have Gundams, I have anime stuff, horror stuff, just everything that's not Transformers. I love Transformers. I can't collect it.
You have to stop somewhere.
Yeah.
Like you can't get everything.
You can, but like
Well, okay, you can.
when you collect
but then
these,
you have to. But
when you collect these, you can't get everything because just on this table, like guesstimating prices, like Hot Toys Rex, you could probably get them for like $225 to $250. The Sideshow one probably like around $200. Ahsoka $250, and Ventress is like $200. Like that's a lot of money already, and I have like 40 of these.
Wow.
And
I need to stop complaining about the $70 Commander class. Like I have no room to. And yet, you know what? I feel like I still will.
So here's the thing, with Hot Toys and Sideshow, if you want to get into them, every figure that you like see on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, like, hey, they announced the new Obi-Wan from the TV show or Thor or something, you're not getting that figure for like 2 years. Like, that's just them saying, hey, it's for pre-order. But on Sideshow's website, because Sideshow is the exclusive distributor for Hot Toys in America.
Now, is that like any kind of a conflict? Because Sideshow has their toy, and I was noticing that when I went to their website. That I of course have websites. I have the Hot Toys stuff, and there's Obi-Wan looking amazing and Spider-Man looking amazing.
I'm gonna answer Osaka Jack real quick before I get because
okay,
I could go off on a different tangent.
So Osaka Jack asks, you collect horror figurines. Do you have the Bishojo horror character ones, Sexy Freddy, etc.?
Yes. I have Freddy, I have Jason, I have Leatherface.
I'm assuming from context that these are like hot, sexy versions.
They are anime, versions. Most of the Bishojo line is all drawn by the same guy, and then Kotobukiya makes statues of them. They do horror, they do Marvel, they do Transformers, they do Optimus and Megatron, they do My Little Pony. I don't even know what else.
Here we can do this.
So,
and go to here and look at that.
So
okay.
So most of these on the screen look like AliExpress versions. But
those are AliExpress
yes,
versions.
so you can get these for really cheap if you don't care about quality. I do have a knockoff Jason one, and I have an authentic Jason one. You know, I bought the cheap one. I was like, I can deal with it. And then when I got the authentic one, I was like,
I never want the
yeah,
cheap one again.
Just the quality, it's weird because it's a plastic figure, but the authentic, like, Japanese or, you know, I think Kurobaki is Japanese. The plastic they use almost, like, looks like, it's not like skin, but it's almost like porcelain looking, but it's
Wow.
plastic. But,
Osaka Jack says, I have all the... Go ahead, you say.
My Little Pony
Yes.
figures and their stellar quality. Yeah, so my girlfriend, she loves My Little Pony, and I just showed her that those exist like 2 days ago, and she's like, I'm probably going to have to buy some.
Okay. Does your girlfriend know about Monica's history with My Little Pony? Have you ever told Hunter your history with My Little Pony?
I don't think so.
Oh! You all know Monica's history with My Little Pony. Most of you do. So, I'm just going to do this because I know that my wife won't. I'm going to do the internet view. So, if I were to go here and I were just to go to Google and I were to type Pixel Kitties, Monica has been doing work for My Little Pony for years. And now a whole bunch of other animated properties as well. This is Monica's work, except for this. She didn't draw that.
Like official work?
Official work. She does the artwork for the voice actors to sign at conventions. She's done packaging. She's done stuff for the card games.
What?
She's done stuff for official T-shirts. She's the voice actors. A lot of them share the same manager, and he and Monica are on a first name basis.
What?
Yeah. So Monica has a history with My Little Pony.
Like, I'm not even like you know, I don't know much about it, but you know, like like that's just impressive. Like I had no idea that all.
She's in the pony community. Monica is a star. Like, we would go to conventions. Okay, I know I'm off topic, and I'm sorry, but I don't get the chance to brag about Monica nearly often enough. But we would go to conventions and have a table where we're selling our artwork and stuff. We would arrive, and she would get mobbed. Like, so much to the point that if we had been on the road for like 16 hours or something, and she was like, I can't see people. I can't, cause they'll need me to smile, and I'm incapable of smiling. So we would actually sneak her to like one of the side doors, and I would go and check in, and nobody gives a shit about me.
Yeah.
and then I'd get the room key, go around to the hall, and let her in. It's like sneaking in a star to a major motion picture.
Was there ever like a situation where you were like trying to sneak her in, and someone was like, "There she is"?
Yes.
Oh god.
Absolutely. There have been plenty. We would walk in and I would hear those exact words. There's Pixel Kitties.
Yeah.
And then all these people coming around, and next thing you know, we're at a pub somewhere with several dozen other pony people, and there's revelry and there's imbibing of adult beverages.
I would love to cut to the clip of just Austin Powers running. But that's awesome.
And it's amazing, and it's one of those things where Monica is super gracious, and she really does appreciate every single person in the community. Like, she is the most giving person in the pony community.
I mean, I think she's just a giving person, period. I mean, they've already told you guys, like, I work at a toy store called D&E Collectibles, and,
we have mentioned that toy store more than once on this live stream.
So, if I have anything that's like a robot or a transformer, and believe me, we get like thousands of transformers in. I mean, there's like modern transformers anywhere from Armada, Energon till now. And there's so many loose ones we get in that sometimes they just end up in bins and all the parts go missing. And then I'm like, well, I'm never getting to this, so I'm just going to throw them in the $2 bin. So sometimes you just find, like, I know there's Transformers in there right now. But, you know, when I get something that I'm like, no one's ever going to get to work on this giant robot from the 1980s that was sold at Radio Shack for $600 or whatever, as soon as they walk in, I'm like, you want
Namaste, sir.
I'm like, you want a giant robot? And they're like, I don't know, we don't have room for it. And then I'm like, well, how about for like $150? And then it goes home.
And then it goes home with me, and then I fix it.
Yeah.
And well, it's almost there. We need to fix the tape drive.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil this amazing robot.
Ty Guy says he remembers helping sneak Monica into TrotCon at least once. Thank you, Ty Guy. you are a prince among men. Yeah, I vaguely remember that. So. All right, so we've got the Sideshow toys. You were about to tell us, because we got onto the subject of Sideshow sells Hot Toys, but Sideshow makes the toys that Hot Toys is competing with.
But they're...
How does that work?
Okay, so the legend goes, Sideshow's been around for a minute. Like, they've made...
You said like 2008, right?
Oh, they've been around longer than that, I'm pretty sure. They made like Universal Monster figures and stuff. Not 1/6 scale, just like figures and merchandise. And I don't know what like the first Sideshow figures that were made were, but like they did like figures for Hellboy the movie, Van Helsing, all kinds of like early 2000s whatever movies. They did Hogan's Heroes, Monty Python, The Holy Grail, and I just sold those, so that was from 2002. So they've definitely been around for a while.
Okay.
And obviously, like I said, those were older, early 2000s. So the quality, still.
By the way, I'm trying not to be hurt by how you say 2000 was so long ago. To me, 2000 was not that long ago.
It was long ago.
It was not that long ago. It's recent. 2000 is recent.
No.
I'm an old person. So anyway, continue.
So Sideshow does Comic-Con every year, have like a booth with all their stuff. Sideshow also makes premium format statues that are like, I feel like that's where they really like thrive. Like the 1/6 scale figures are amazing, but like the statues are like where Sideshow shows like what they can do. And the statues are, like $500-$600. They're way bigger than this. They're like 1/4 scale, so they're like, I don't know, 18 inches or more. Anyways, so there was this company that came from Hong Kong that had a booth at San Diego Comic-Con, or New York Comic-Con, one of the Comic-Cons. And there was this company that was making Predator figures, like the dreadlock alien with the greatest thing ever made.
We are familiar with
Yes.
Predator.
Yes.
We may be going to show some Predator toys in an upcoming live stream.
Well,
and just as a side note, have you seen Prey?
We could do a whole nother live stream about that movie.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Here's my opinion. That movie was amazing. If you didn't like it, you're wrong.
You know,
I mean,
yeah,
if
yeah.
we're gonna,
That movie.
you're gonna get me talking about Predator. The first movie is, you know, at the top.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Yes, if it bleeds, we can kill it. Stick around. I like that one where he throws a knife into someone. The second movie.
Oh, okay. So Monica says
Yes. I'm
some
not.
people haven't
yes,
seen it, so
I'm-
no spoilers.
I will not spoil it, other than it's awesome.
It's-
The second movie, you know, Predator in the city.
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover. It has its own thing. Gary Busey needs to shut up, but he's in it.
I
well,
really like the part where he's like using plaster and stuff and making medicine. Like for to me that was always cool. I don't know why, but that always stuck with me. Where he was hurt and he had like this medical kit, and then he crumbles plaster out of the wall and then melts it, which plaster doesn't melt.
You're talking about the Predator
technology.
Yeah, you're talking about the Predator. I think you're talking about Gary Busey. That's why I was like, I don't remember that part. But yes,
he did it with his.
Yeah, he was
teeth.
in a bathroom.
He did it with his teeth.
Yeah.
Gary Busey did it with his, Gary Busey snorts plaster.
Yes,
okay?
yes.
So,
yeah. And then after that, there was a couple Predator movies that were acceptable, which you said that you were gonna talk about a Predator figure coming up in some future live stream. Well, we're actually gonna talk about a Predator in this live stream. Because this is the Hot Toys AVP Scar Predator, which is the only one I brought in the box because it's the only one that I was able to get in the box before I gave up.
okay, wait here. Let's. I'm gonna move that over to there. Let's go ahead and just put that right here, front and center, and we'll put it right in front. This is perfect. This is a great view for everyone. I feel like we should just do the rest of the live stream exactly like this. Just kidding. No, I can do, let's see, press that button, and then, oh no, Ahsoka's like right in front of the screen here.
Here,
there we go.
We showed these.
Okay.
So
that's, I had forgotten that you even brought this.
Yes. So, as I was saying in that history lesson, you know, yeah, Peter Cullen did do the Predator's little clicky voice.
So Optimus Prime is Predator.
Yes. So
that's what or at least he's a Predator.
Yeah. So as I was saying, there was this company called Hot Toys that was making Predator figures. Well, they had a booth at one convention, and I guess the dude who owned Sideshow was like, "Wow, these are crazy nice. We should sell these." And they're like, "Well, we're from Hong Kong," so that's where like their little collaboration started. So funny enough, on the clones and some other Star Wars figures, Hot Toys actually sculpted all the weapons. So if you look at on the bottom of a Sideshow Clone Trooper box, it'll say in association with Hot Toys. Before Hot Toys.
So they're not really competing.
No,
they're partners.
They're partners. Because Sideshow has the exclusive distribution for Hot Toys in America. If a company like us, like a mom and pop shop or wherever else, were a Hot Toys dealer through Sideshow, Sideshow distributes them to us.
Huh.
So then there'll be Sideshow exclusive Hot Toys that will come with like an exclusive head sculpt or like an extra weapon or something like. So now Hot Toys is like so well known. Like Hot Toys, like the quality is amazing. I think after Sideshow was done with, Sideshow's kind of stopped doing the 1/6 scale as much as they used to. They used to be like the kings of the game. Now Hot Toys kind of took over, and Sideshow's like, well, we're gonna focus on our premium format statues. And honestly, it seems like Sideshow's become like a huge hub for distribution. Like they sell Kotobukiya now, they sell Hot Toys, they sell Prime 1 Studios statues, which if you ever want to laugh at the price of a statue that you'll never own. That's amazing. Look up a Prime 1 Beast Wars statue. Insanely detailed, massive. I'm talking massive statues. They light up. They're at least $1,000 right off the bat. Like I've never seen one that was like really much less than $1,000. Sideshow also distributes them, and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, we can look at Big Bad Toy Store.
So wait, here we'll go to this view and.
So.
Wow.
Is this this is Prime 1. So.
Yeah,
this is $2,374.99.
Holy snikes!
But I guarantee you, this thing is like the size of this table, like. So almost 30 inches tall, and we don't even know how like wide it is.
All of a sudden.
Oh, so this is the. Oh, this is like the dragon version.
Yeah,
of,
this is
Transmetal.
Dragon Transmetal's 2 Megatron.
So like it's funny because that picture's never gonna do it justice, but that lights up. Like it also, all of that lights up. His eyes light up.
So.
This is like rich people collecting. Like
So all of a sudden, a $700 Unicron is cheap.
Nothing, yeah.
In comparison to that.
And Prime 1 does Transformers. They do Batman. They do Predators. They do Predator statues. They do.
And that thing doesn't transform.
Well, have you guys ever seen the big Storm Shadow at the store on top of the case? He's like on a tree trunk.
Oh yeah.
That's Prime 1. That's why it's $1,400. And just like Hot Toys and Sideshow, these things usually come with like, 10 interchangeable like hands and different head sculpts and all kinds of stuff. So you can like, and they're all like magnetized and stuff. But if you break apart on that, like you're dead.
Osaka Jack says, rent or figure.
Yep.
Smurgeon says, you can live under the wingspan.
Yeah. So, yeah, the Prime 1 stuff is amazing, but it's just like one, like you'd have to have like an insanely big area to display these, or like you saved all your money up and you just had that one statue and that was it.
That was the only thing of value that you owned.
Yeah, like you had just like a display case that was just for that thing, and I don't know, like we've had at our store D&E, we still have a Prime 1 Storm Shadow, which is cool. He's like on a log. He has like interchangeable arms, so he can have like the bow drawn or like his swords out. And it's amazingly detailed. It's heavy. It's huge. We've had a Predator. We've had a Batman. All kinds of stuff. But just way out of my price range. I mean, even Hot Toys are out of my price range. But
so let's see this.
Yes. So
I feel like we've got the box here.
So you want to
press that button and then I'll click here.
So my friend, he walked. He did it. What I do to you. So he walked in to D&E, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna sell some of my Hot Toys," which I did, so I could
pay rent.
I say pay off debt, but it's just gonna end up going towards Hot Toys again, or something else. So this figure came out a couple years ago, and this is what they call the Scar Predator 2.0. So when I said Hot Toys came out, they were making Predator figures.
Yeah.
And they were 1/6 scale, but you could tell, it was early on, the heads were kind of big and the bodies were skinny, and, as time went on, they got the proportions right and the detail crazy. And this is a 2.0 of Scar Predator, which, if anybody has seen AVP, he's like
which
the
is
best.
a surprisingly good movie. I actually really
Yes,
enjoy that movie, and I did not expect
the second one though.
Oh, that's unwatchable.
No,
that's garbage.
But the Predator in it's cool.
It's cool,
but
it's not worth watching the movie.
No, it's
to
not
get
worth
it.
watching. So Scar, who is the only one that survives. Well, he doesn't survive. He gets
impregnated.
Yes, he gets impregnated.
Also, you can't see anything because they filmed it with the lens cap on. You know what? Maybe that was an improvement, because that was a bad movie.
What, the second one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that movie's so bad. So this will be the first time I can show you a hot toy from, like, you know, an unboxing thing and how much stuff they come with, if I can get it out of the box. So yeah, my friend brought this in, and I actually had just sold my Hot Toy Predator. I had the Elder Predator from Predator 2 that gives Danny Glover the revolver, and he actually came with the revolver and all leather stuff, and I sold him like an idiot. But my friend walked in a couple of days later with this, which is one of my other favorite Predators, and I was like, dude, I just sold my Hot Toys Predator. I probably shouldn't be buying another one. And he's like, well, just give me $100. And I was like, all right. Because this figure is, if you look on eBay, it's around like $350, sometimes like $400. It depends. I don't know.
He did do the same thing to you
Yes.
that you do to me.
Yeah, it was like you can't, you like literally can't say.
You just can't.
You can't say no. So, I don't know why this plastic is all yellow. That's how I got it. I'm not,
It happens to plastic.
Yeah, I don't think this came from a smoker's house, because I would be, I have like
No,
I have like a 20th sense for smoke smell.
That that just happens with some plastic. I've noticed it with other polyethylene terephthalate glycol, and I'm just gonna say that let me just check this real quick. Yes, that is polyethylene terephthalate glycol, known also as PETG or PETG. And when you know how to say polyethylene terephthalate glycol, you say polyethylene terephthalate glycol as often as you get the opportunity to, because it sounds really cool.
Is it fear or courage that compels you?
That line still doesn't make any sense.
So, I guess let's switch to this camera.
Oh yes,
So
yes,
we
we can do that.
So we can
go
get
here
a lower.
and then blap.
Okay. So, let's get Rex out of here.
Rex and Flying Rex.
Yes. So, we'll scoot him down there. So,
And we could turn this
yes.
to face that camera. You might be able to crank it up and then aim it down to see more.
Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know how much higher.
He almost had me on one of those jokes. 'Cause you said Seymour, and then I was like,
Danny T says, I see Wheelie in the background. And you know what? We do have Wheelie.
is that,
Oh, this Wheelie. Yes, we have.
is that custom?
This is custom Wheelie. This is the greatest wheelie that I own.
This is actually the figure. This
Osaka
is actually
Jack.
this is actually the figure that came in this. This is a hot toy.
Osaka Jack had this made for us.
That's amazing.
This is like one of my prized possessions. I took this with me when we went to see Transformers the movie in theaters, so that Wheelie could see the movie.
That's awesome.
So yeah, see, Wheelie.
I love that they
is-
even got like the flap,
Oh yeah. It's kind of amazing.
and it's like this is like a football jersey.
That is the
almost.
rub sign. You know.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got the rub sign. So.
Wow,
So.
that's amazing.
So yeah, this is Hot Toys Wheelie.
If that gets announced tomorrow, if that get, they never made any Transformer, but they're gonna start out with
They're
Wheelie.
going to start out with Wheelie.
So,
all right, so there we go.
when you get your expensive toy from Hot Toys,
Osaka Jack said that the flap was a special request. Thank you, Osaka
Nice.
Jack.
so not all figures are gonna come with well, most Hot Toys come with a bunch of accessories, but sometimes they come with a little less, sometimes come with a little more. So there's a reason why there's foam on this. So this is his staff, and a true story, my girlfriend actually made herself bleed on this.
Oh my gosh.
So, just like in the movie, it extends, and it is very pointy. I mean, you can like lightly poke
okay,
that
here.
if you want.
Wait, I'm gonna do this so that we go over to this camera, and oh yeah, that's those are pointy. Yeah. Oh, this one's sharper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I could make myself bleed with that. I'm actually, I'm tempting fate here.
So, yeah, most things on Hot Toys are functional. Like if they did it in the movie, they're probably gonna do it in the toy. That's what you're paying for. So that's his staff, and we'll get to this. This is his plasma caster, his little shoulder, John. Then this is his how do you call that, a shuriken, a ninja star.
Yeah.
This is actually
Was that in Beastmaster? Like, was that the
are you
thing
talking
in
are you talking about Crawl?
Crawl? Yes. That was,
Yeah, the glaive.
Yes.
Yeah, that. See, I might not have been around during the time, but I should have been. So
I'm an old person.
this is surprisingly plastic, which honestly,
Wow,
Hot Toys would usually make that metal. As crazy as that sounds, that is plastic.
Wow.
It's still
That's-
chromed really nice, and
I mean, it's gorgeous.
it is pokey.
It is very pokey. This is like the worst choking hazard.
Oh yeah,
And my camera doesn't want to focus on it.
yeah.
at all.
There kind of did. Not really, but it did.
What?
Kind of did.
The border?
Oh, there you go.
Board. Oh, put the board up. I
Yeah,
could
the
do-
whiteboard.
Wait here. Let's. Okay, wait here.
Just trying
let
to
me- let me
focus
try and
on-
move Commander Rex because the camera will want
It's
to.
Captain.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Captain Rex.
He was a commander, technically.
He was a commander.
He was a commander in season 7.
So yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
That is a pretty thing. He didn't like being commander anyway. Very good. Yeah, I do remember that.
So here is his knife.
Oh, there. I finally got it to almost focus in on
Yeah.
that. All right, and so
That is metal.
Kniffy.
That is metal.
Okay, so
And
this,
it has weight to it.
This will make me bleed if I try.
That's like a letter opener almost.
Wow, look at that. That's gorgeous
Yeah,
and terrifying.
Well, the part that's really terrifying is if you remember in AVP, they kind of went over the top. Like, they're like, okay, let's make the Predators beefier. Like, the original Predator, his blade came out to, I don't know, like, you know, it came out and it looked scary.
Like Wolverine.
Yeah, he
claws.
put it, like, you know, he put it in Arnold's face and, you know, it was cool. Then you get to AVP, and they extend once, and then they extend again. Like, they're just enough to pick a whole person up on them. So,
You sound like that's a bad thing.
no, it's cool as hell. So, you get your midway blades, and then your super long blades, and these are metal. So, they're not like cheap plastic that's going to snap off, because...
It's cutlery.
Yeah, so if anybody's ever owned like a McFarlane Predator or a NECA Predator, you like look at those blades wrong, they snap off.
Yes.
And NECA's got a little bit better with that, but McFarlane AVPs, they just go in pieces.
Oh, well, case in point.
We got the NECA Jungle Hunter.
We have the NECA Jungle Hunter. And,
the OG Predator.
Put that on the camera. Maybe. There we go.
There's a
And
camera
so,
one.
That is, yeah. Go ahead and press the auto button. And then I'll press this button. There we go. And so there he is. It's hard to see him through the plastic, but yeah, this is OG.
Oh, everybody.
And
my
so,
girlfriend has made it into the chat.
Yay!
She's the one saying Seth MacFarlane.
So, Jay Gentrum asks, how many of each figure do they do in a run? There's so much fine detail, they seem pricey even to produce. Is it based on pre-orders?
Honestly, I'm not too sure. I mean, like, I almost want to say yeah, even though I've never seen any, like, thing that said that, because, I mean, with Hot Toys, like, dude, they're definitely making, like, thousands of these. I mean, with Rex, I mean, maybe some of the older ones were, like, a little short run, but when I say short run, like, they're still probably, like, because Sideshow used to actually put on the box, like, blah, 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 to blah, blah, blah. Like, I have a...
They would number them.
Yeah, I have a Sideshow do-back that's, like, the size of this table. It's for a 1/6 scale figure. And
I feel like we have a brand new person here that I know I've never seen this person's name before. Elizabeth Stauffer is here. Welcome, Elizabeth Stauffer. A toast to you. I have no idea who you are in relation to Hunter.
Yeah, that's she lets me buy all this stuff, and we open toys together and act like 5-year-olds, and
that's a good basis for.
Oh.
Let me tell you from experience, if your girlfriend supports your toy habit, then you hold on to her.
Yeah. Well, we literally went to Walmart yesterday for groceries, and we left with Bratz dolls.
Wow.
And groceries, but
wow.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Whoever's out there, if you're ever with someone that's like, man, it's me or the toys, like, you probably picked the wrong person. And
well, that depends on what they choose.
Okay. There's probably dudes out there that go a little too crazy on toys, and they try to say, well, my wife will kill me. Well, how much, are your kids fed, or is it like that much of a problem? But on the other side, there are people that I'm like, why'd you marry this person if you're just gonna like crap on them and call them like a little kid because they collect toys, like, you don't
go into a relationship trying to change someone.
Yeah, you can't
exactly. Yeah.
And I've heard dudes like this like come into like our store, like even like I've worked at other stores where like they're saying like, well, I'll never land someone better than her, and I'm like, man, like you gotta like you can't sacrifice your happiness because like you don't think you can do better. But we're getting real personal now.
So Monica asks, how long have we been married? 18 years. 18.
That's a long time.
Yep. And our marriage is largely based on toys.
Toys make everything amazing.
We met on Yahoo Personals, and her ad said, "Beautiful, sweet girl seeks perfect geek guy." And I saw her picture, and it's like, whoa, this is my girl, like right there. strangely enough, that was I was ladies man too once.
Was
no,
that?
I was.
Oh,
not.
okay. I was gonna be like, that's crazy.
No,
I was like, is that movie 18 years old yet? Because I feel like they just like brought it in theaters again.
My Yahoo personals had a picture of me posed right at the end of a 4-foot long working model of a mousetrap that I had built with a McDonald's bag on the bait tab and me crouched in front of it going
That's
and that's how I found Monica. So
well, I mean, out of
it wasn't one of those pictures where it's me in a bar like half sloshed or something, you know, like 90% of the pictures on dating sites. Is that still a thing? Because I haven't.
don't
Strangely enough, I haven't looked
anybody
in like 18 years.
anybody that is single, just try to go to a convention or something. Like, don't do the dating website thing. It's a waste of time.
Now wait a minute. That's how we met.
It's a different time. It was a different time. I mean, I'm not saying people can't meet like that anymore. It's just I don't know. I'm not the doctor of love here.
It got
I'm supposed
broken.
to be talking. I'm supposed to be talking about
Show us
Predator.
Predator. Show us
So-
Predator. Here, I'll
Yeah.
change the view so we can look at Predator, and I'll press the button so that we can look at Predator.
Okay, so we showed his knife. We showed his ninja star thing.
Yes.
So we'll take him out. He does have a decent amount of weight to him. And funny enough, you know, you would think they would make like a bigger stand for him. So his stand is like a classic, just
Crotch
crotch
holder.
thing, says AVP Scar Predator. It's like a really, really basic stand. And yes, he's thick.
He is thick.
So I'm trying to get this on
Here.
so when I hand it to you, it doesn't fall over. But if it does,
I'll hold both of them.
Here.
That's what I'll do.
he also kind of ratchets, and he ain't ratchet, but
He ain't ratchet. But we're gonna. So we'll press that button, and then we'll go here, and I will pan back as much as I can back.
yes,
Pan back.
it's
like I
funny.
can.
It's funny because Rex is flying, and that Predator is as tall as him.
You know, this is huge.
So
Like he is thick, and yeah, here just to show. All right, so here's the crotch holder.
yes,
Yeah, we got a crotch holder right there.
I recommend
and-
if you buy any of these to upgrade to something that holds it by the waist, or else you'll come home and see Predator doing the lean back or the lean forward.
So this figure is absolutely amazing. You said this is an older one?
No, this is actually it's probably a couple years old, but so his dreads, they're actually rubbery.
Let's go ahead
And his bodysuit is actually like a net on there. It's not like sculpted on.
I'm going to. There we
Yes.
go. And yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh.
So
Oh,
Asaka.
that's so weird.
So Asaka Jack
That
just said that yes, the original Predator was Kevin Peter Hall, who was actually from Pittsburgh. And-
really.
yes, and yeah, he was the OG Predator.
Wow. Look at this. I mean, this is just unreal. The detail in the face. I mean, he's horrifying, but also amazing.
Yeah, so in his wrist right now, he has the default little blades.
Oh yeah, let me move the camera down to show those.
So those are like the regular sized, blades, and you can pull those out and put the
Oh, okay. So we can replace those with the longer ones.
And they just slide out. Like,
okay, I'm gonna leave them in there, but
so if you switch to his other wrist,
and I can.
That is where our signature. Oh no! It all went bad. Is, and if I can, here we go.
Oh, okay.
And then you got the.
Oh yeah, he's got the
beep
countdown.
beep.
Predator version of 7-segment displays.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if he
that is actually really, really impressive. Although the camera said nope, I'd rather focus on his crotch.
Yeah.
That's what the camera does. If there's
a bad call, Ripley. It was a bad call.
But look at that. And just, I mean, like, okay, now I'm touching his thigh. I'm touching his fishnets. But, yeah, that is unreal. Just unreal. Yeah, I'm looking. Got my little stands in the way. Let me move my little stands. All right, so here, let's. You look down at the boots and everything. Like this is craziness.
It's crazy.
And you said it's like this was retailed for like $300.
It probably, I don't know. It probably retailed for like $240 maybe. I'd say like I was about to say early 200s. Like 220ish to 240ish range probably. Like I said, with Hot Toys, like most of them, if you buy them, like they end up going up in value like pretty quickly. It's like, but I don't want to say like, if a Hot Toy goes up, it is very rare that it sells out immediately. Like you usually have like I said, Rex I've had for a year and he's still in stock. So that says something.
Yeah, it says that it's kind of a niche market.
Yeah.
That not tons and tons and tons of people are just clamoring to plunk down $200 or $300, but enough people.
There's enough, yeah.
There's enough.
There's a lot, like especially because people here on YouTube, there's some YouTubers on here that like, I'm sure you guys have heard of Pixel Dan, maybe.
Toy Galaxy. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
If he reviewed Hot Toys and he was into it, somewhat of his following would get into Hot Toys just because he reviewed it, and that's how I've noticed like a lot of YouTubers that collect toys. If they talk about Hot Toys or Legos or something, it's like almost like everybody jumps in on the fad. Now, I don't. If someone wants to jump in on this, feel free, but just let you know it's expensive. But they're worth it, like especially if you have like glass cases and stuff, and I'm sure people can buy just one and have it. I can't, unfortunately. I tried.
Well, I guess especially like it seems like there would be a real crossover market between people that are really into these kinds of toys, but also people that are really into the properties that they represent. Like maybe somebody who's not normally a Hot Toys collector that just loves Predator.
Yeah. Okay,
they're gonna plunk down the $300 for this and be happy to do it because they will never see another toy, or another representation of the character that brings it to life the way that does. So Monica's telling me that I noticed that the eyes even have a sheen to them, like they're reflecting the light. And Osaka Jack is heading out. All right, well, Osaka Jack, you have a great night. Thank you for joining us.
See ya, man.
And putting up with being called Ahsoka Jack.
Yeah.
Good night, Osaka Jack.
So, it's funny, like, because the more we talk about, like, a figure and say, like, oh, this is what he has, this is what he has, it's like, you think it's over, but, like, there's still more. So, you pull off his mandibles, they key off, you take those off, and say you want to have him when he's
in roaring
in his
mode.
roaring mode. So, yeah. So now you can show them that face.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there's a face that only a mother could love. It's hideous and amazing all at once. I mean, that is nightmare fuel. That is what that is. That is one ugly motherfucker. Well, we're not allowed to see.
Yeah.
And the camera doesn't want to focus on it. Come on, camera, work with me. There we go. The camera can focus at that length. So there we go. Oh my gosh. You are beautiful. Oh, you're beautiful. I mean, just fall in love with the camera. Just fall in love with the camera. Look at that.
So we have his. I guess we could stick his cannon on now.
Oh yes, please.
So,
Let's do that. Let me switch views here. I'll give
so
it to you.
Take him off the stand. So just literally plugs into this hole, and
oh, there you go.
it's posable every way. You can have it, and it's like folded down mode.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, show the camera that stuff again.
So
that is neat.
you can fold
and it holds its position.
Yeah, it's definitely
So Monica says, one thing I like is that when they made AVP, since the Predators were sort of the good guys, they took design cues from superheroes and Master of the Universe figures for the proportions. And you know what? That's a good point. They're not quite as monstrous as they are buff and beefy, and
that's why, like, I don't know, I've always really, like, I mean, I watched AVP when I was a kid. Well, I wasn't a kid, but I was a teenager. I don't know. I'm young.
Yeah,
okay?
I was a kid when I saw it too.
You can't be that old.
And at the take a guess. Take a guess.
Well, you like Transformers a lot, so
look at these cheeks. Look at these cheeks. You know, the thick curly locks.
you're anywhere from I'm not gonna guess a number. You're anywhere from 38 to 42. What?
So next week we are going to be celebrating my birthday live stream, and it is the Big 4-9, everyone.
Nah,
the Big
that's
4-9.
a falsehood. What?
1973.
Damn, that was like
Yep.
the first year Kiss came out.
and he's not talking about the band. He's actually talking about kissing.
No, I'm talking about the band.
It was invented by. I was born the same year kissing was invented. So my mom was born and says, "Oh my gosh, your girlfriend could be my daughter."
Yeah.
What are you doing with this girl?
Yeah, that's crazy, but I don't know. You're only as old as you act.
Well, in that case, I'm going on 13,
Yeah,
14,
13
something
going
like
on
that.
49. So let's switch back to that camera real quick.
Okay, so yeah, let's do that.
Because you're gonna wonder why this looks like this.
And
Let's get him in focus. So you're wondering why all of his key slots are open.
yes.
So the best part, even though Predators have, scary, cool faces, this is the best part. So this is his bio mask, as they call. And these wires, even the lens in here is detailed too. Like, It's all detailed. You have this wire, which is wired to a, quick connect looking thingy. You probably know what that's called.
Quick connect is fine.
So, you wrap that around all his rubber dreads. Oh, I also forgot to tell you that the staff can clip onto his back, too.
Oh, okay.
And this plugs up underneath here. And unfortunately, I led you all up to that to tell you that that thing lights up on his helmet, his little laser pointer, but I don't have little watch batteries that go in his back. So, well, just imagine.
What kind of battery does it take, just out of curiosity?
I think they're called LR44s or something.
Because, you know what? We just happen to have the Battery Daddy.
Oh, we have one of those at work, too. Well, we would need a little screwdriver. Because here's...
Okay, hand me the thing.
Jeez. I'm getting free batteries.
Oh, wait, here we go. Is this...
Yes, this will work.
All right, so...
So, it looks so bad from this angle. Like I'm just screwing a hot toy.
Okay, and you said LR44?
I believe that's what they are.
Well,
I don't know. They're really small. Look at that.
Okay.
And they look like
okay.
they look
So
a little.
those are maybe LR66s. We'll see what's on the back of this.
This is a little corroded.
Oh yeah, you got some leakage happening in there.
Well, luckily we pulled them out. I've never actually replaced it. And we're gone.
You know what? It's a bad battery anyway.
I see it.
We're not putting that back in there. All right, so that is the part that says what it is corroded. So wait here, there's this one. Okay, this says LR626 and an LR626 LR66
Right there.
LR62.
No, right here. SW. 626 SW. Would that be the same? Or right now, LR626.
Okay, so that's the 377. So that's these.
Those
how
are
many of
definitely
those?
from Harbor Freight.
They are.
Because I used to work there.
Well, you have worked at some fine establishments. Like my favorite, on my other channel, I'm always talking about our Harbor Freight, and on this channel, I'm always talking about D&E Collectibles. So
The best of both worlds.
the best of both worlds.
The Hannah Montana theme song.
I have not watched any Hannah Montana.
Well, you don't have to watch the show. You just listen to the theme song.
I didn't listen to the theme song because I never watched the show.
Well, just
I missed it. I'm old. I'm an old guy.
I didn't watch it either, but
But
you know,
knew.
I knew the
you
song.
know-
I
you
heard
knew
it.
The song. Okay.
But I do watch it now. That I'm 29. Is this like the 8-bit one?
That's what we're allowed to play. Okay, so that's
Oh yeah, because you'll get
right.
Yeah.
Copyright strikes. We don't want those.
the Montanas will come.
They will. So only 2 of these.
Yes, I believe they just stack on top of each
Okay,
other.
They will.
I hope this works because I've owned this figure and I've never seen this work.
Okay, I'm gonna switch cameras so people can watch me put batteries in because
Yes.
that's good content.
Yeah, that's good content.
Here we go.
Let's hope.
What? Do you need a brush to clean the
I don't
contact?
know
You know what? I
don't know if they really
used,
blew up.
I used this.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's still shiny in there, so hopefully. All right, let's see if we can do a thing. The screwdriver is slightly magnetic, which is kind of nice. Can I do this?
That'd be awesome if they just like plopped in there perfectly, but
Okay, well that's not gonna work.
it's gonna be a one in.
Okay, what I need to do is I need to use my spudger. I have a spudger. So let's use the spudger. And
I don't even know if I've ever heard of that word till today.
yeah.
Oh, this is gonna work.
Apparently, one of Adam Savage's favorite tools is the spudger, and Dawn got me a tool set that came with spudgers. Okay, it would have worked if that one hadn't gone upside down.
Yeah.
So there we go. That's one, and then where's the other one?
Funny. Oh, this is how it is every time with batteries this small.
Alright. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to lift that up, put the spudger above it, and then we'll push this one in. We'll take that out, and there we go. The batteries are in.
The batteries are in. Now we have to put this. Does this go in like a tab?
I think so.
Oh yeah. So then that
and
just
then
goes in.
We'll do that, and then we'll just.
This is also his cover. His cover is a little backpack thing. That covers the batteries.
Alright.
So.
And then this.
It just literally
just presses right on.
Yeah, it just like it fits in like a. There you
go.
go. Now we have to figure out.
Okay, so
now we have to figure out where. If there's an on-off switch for this. Oh, I see it. I need the spudger. So this is the moment.
The moment.
The moment
this
of
is.
truth.
Oh, I see it.
Did you?
It's on.
Oh, it is.
It's on. It's on. He's got his little lights. Wow.
It's like, all that work. I thought it would be more impressive.
I was expecting the eyes to light up.
Yeah.
But
it's still cool.
It is still
I'm glad
cool.
it works.
I'm really glad. If it didn't work, then there would be tears.
Yeah.
But man, look at this guy. I mean, this is a work of art. It is a work of art. Like we started out by saying these are dolls. They're not works of art, but they are works.
This one,
they absolutely are works.
I admire its purity.
This one is like a big action figure almost. Like, it's like, it doesn't feel so much like a doll. It's just, but it is a doll. I'm not gonna say it's not. But yeah, just like, I guess we could show this while we have it in this camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have the staff, there's a little clippy here. If I can.
Yeah, don't get his dreadlocks caught because that. Oh wait,
that's
here
the
I see
wire.
the thing. There's the thing.
So this just. And I broke it.
No! No! Oh no! Oh
That's
no!
it, man. Game over, man. Game over.
Oh! Oh!
There's nothing that a little glue can't fix.
Oh!
Anyways,
So it used to.
So you used to be able. You used
clip that.
You used
on
to be able
some-
to stick this on there. Luckily, I never did that till now. And
you never will
yeah,
again.
and here's the thing. Now you guys know if you spend $300 something on a Predator, to not try to stick that on. I saved you the money.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it.
Till all
are
broken.
broken. Oh, jeez.
It's okay. It's seriously okay. But anyways,
It's a good thing that part of what you do is fix toys.
pretty much. So I mean, if I took a zombie Rex and made him look somewhat presentable, you know.
Yes, you can fix
I can fix a clip.
a little clip.
It's funny because on the NECA ones, on the McFarlane ones, they all have that feature where you can stick the staff on the back, and that clip breaks on every Predator. It doesn't matter how much you spend on it. It's a dumb feature that's cool.
You know, I feel like there would be a couple ways that you could, like, for instance, if you made it out of a little stamped piece of metal.
No one saw that.
I saw nothing. I saw nothing. So yeah, let's go ahead and put him, since you've got his cool bladey stuff here. Let's do that. And there he is. And
these
man, he looks amazing.
And these are metal blades, so these ones will not just snap like those ones did.
Right. And you know, I feel like that's why the clip should have been metal. Like they could have made,
like why was that not metal?
They could have made a stamped metal clip
Yeah.
that just would have had some flex in it, and then it wouldn't have snapped, but instead they went to plastic.
I also forgot that his blade we showed earlier, his little knife, it actually goes in a holster,
Nice.
and this goes on his leg.
Oh, okay.
So
So that's
he has his little
So-
boot knife.
it's important that he has a boot knife.
Yeah, a very big
A
boot
very big
boot
knife.
sword.
It's a boot sword.
Yeah. So besides that, he just comes with other hands. A hand to hold the staff so you don't try to put it on his back. And then like some open hands, like for I guess like lunging poses, and these do all come with directions. So let's read if they put a warning about that back clip.
I
on
bet
here.
they did not.
Let's see.
I'm guessing.
Buckle the spear at the back of the figure. Don't attempt to remove the armor on the shoulder, waist, thighs, knees, and legs. They are fixed to the figure, otherwise may cause damage. The spear, metal dagger, wrist blades are rather sharp. Exercise care during assembling. Do not look directly at LEDs.
Really?
Yes.
Real, because I'm just gonna tell you that, like, I can stare into the heart of these things,
And they're brand new batteries.
and
I mean, like, and I don't think like the clip's loose or anything. Like, I just think that's how bright they are. Like, that's it. That's all you get.
do not taunt Happy Fun Predator. So do not taunt Happy Fun Predator. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He,
Yeah.
That's about all he comes with. But
Oh, that's it.
yeah, that's it. Other than that, the only, and this is like being real nitpicky, the only thing that I would say I was surprised was not included with this, just because they went out, all out on everything else, is when he has the open mandibles, his bottom jaw, you would think they would.
You know what?
They
I was
don't-
thinking that.
Yeah, they didn't have
Cause,
an open mouth.
Like he's in the
Yeah, but
okay,
like-
but he's not gonna go.
Yeah. So
So
and like I said, that's like something real, nitpicky. But...
Right. But no, you know what? It's funny that you mentioned that because I was actually thinking that, his inner mouth is closed like... He's like, but he's doing the thing. So if he's going to be doing the thing, then wouldn't it be not That's my impression. Sinistar.
But
how you emotionally scarred me.
Beware, I live.
Run, coward, run.
Run.
That was before your time. You weren't born yet.
well, when did it come out?
I'm gonna say 1982. I'm guessing 83. That was a good guess. I am so good at this. I had nothing to do with whatever just happened. I didn't do it.
It's just a helmet fell off.
Oh, okay.
If something else broke, I would just be like, all right, this house is cursed. First you can't find the, button for the toilet. Now my fingers are breaking. But,
the Velociraptor eats your car.
yeah, and the pizza was poisoned.
Well, I think that takes us to the end of the live stream. So... Thank you.
Yeah.
These are amazing toys, and this is something that I have never looked into. And being a little bit of a cheapskate, now I understand why I never looked into it because like they're pricey, but they're also amazing.
Yeah, I would say like at the least, period, like the cheapest hot toy like that you could buy like right now off of like Sideshow's website or I guess Hot Toys. I guess you can buy them off their website. It'll probably just direct you to Sideshow, but
Quite possible.
I don't know. They're honestly getting more expensive. So I mean, so is everything, but.
Well, it seems like at the same time that they're getting more expensive, they're also getting more detailed. It seems like they're improving their materials, refining their textures, making things, making things more lifelike, if that is possible.
I mean, so I feel like they listen to what the community says on stuff, like, back in the day, like, some of the figures that had, like, leather bits on it, just like this Predator, some of the material they use, like, it ends up dry rotting, and then it just, like, falls off. Like, Hot Toys, Bane from Dark Knight, his, like, whole jacket just, like, flakes. The Hot Toys Crow, he's, like, all leather. Like, so it
I wonder if there's something that you, like, a conditioner or something that you could put on that to help prevent that.
Yeah, you can, but it's like the upkeep of it is, like, crazy, and, but Hot Toys lately with their leather, parts, it seems like they found some kind of, like, new material that, seems to survive. Like, it's
okay.
like it's still very nice looking. I wouldn't really be able to tell the difference. I should have brought my Anakin, because that would be a good example of it. But I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's some kind of, like, vinyl or something, but I had the Sideshow Anakin, and it just peeled. Like, it just all flaked off.
Ooh.
And the Hot Toys one did not.
My Transmetals Rat Trap of the metallic red paint just
disintegrated.
Which is heartbreaking because it was a beautiful toy and now it looks like garbage.
Yeah, I don't know, like, if they're like if you got a Rat Trap graded. Sorry for smacking the camera, or not the camera, the mic.
The mic.
But, yeah, it's like, I wonder if you got it graded, if it would, like, protect it from the elements of, the flaking chrome.
I don't know. Yeah, Monica was just saying our show's motto, which it's not our motto, and it's not a catchphrase, but the "till all are broken" is due in a very large part to gold plastic syndrome. So, yeah, there was a really bad stream where two original Dinobots just crumbled in my hands. I had one in the box, and I brought it out of the box, and it just...
Damn.
And that was the second one that fell apart. Like, that was like, okay, well, this one broke, but here, I've got one that's never been out of the box. It was bad.
Like, they both broke after each other?
They broke live on camera.
Damn.
Live on camera. Yes, that's what it was. So, all right, well,
Double kill.
we are a small channel trying to get bigger, so if you enjoyed this live stream, then please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing and clicking the notification bell so that you know when we're doing more live streams like this one, where we've got amazing guest host Hunter. Thank you very much for joining us tonight.
No problem.
Also, if you want to support the channel, we do have a Patreon. We have different levels of commitment with different rewards as our way of saying thank you very, very much. We do appreciate all the help, so thank you for that. And with that being said, we have another very special guest here to thank our patrons. It is the Chaos Bringer himself, Unicron.
Thank you, patrons, our ultimate retro heroes. Thank you, Fetch Beer, Robus, Matt White, Starhound, Setsune Wave, Dawn, Hope and Michael D, and Colleen. Thank you so much. And now I would like some of that pizza. You'd better not have eaten all the pizza. I want some of the pizza. I'm very hungry for pizza because I'm a guy that eats a lot. That's my thing.
Pizza.
Well, thank you for that, Unicron. Whatever that was. And thank you, Hunter, sir.
No problem, man.
It has been a pleasure and an education. I'm sorry that you had to fall victim to the catchphrase.
Yeah, that's all right.
I swear, we don't try to break things on here. It just sort of happens.
No, it's...
Oh, so, next week, we are celebrating my birthday. So, presents? Cake? We're not having clowns. We're okay, yes. We can have booms and explosions, but we're no clowns. Like, the moratorium is on clowns. So, with all of that, we got... Yeah, we still do. We can still do toasts, cause we toast. We almost got past without the
I
toast.
drank all my stuff.
Okay, well then you'll have to hold up your can enthusiastically.
My Arnie Palmers.
You're dual fisting your Arnie Palmies.
Yeah.
All right. So with that being said. A toast to Rob S. Adventure Mode. Tie Guy. Joy. Colleen. Hope and Michael D. Danny T. Nathan, Connie, Lyric and Cadence. Smurgeon. Or Smurgen. Wait, Smurgeon.
Smurgen. Smurgen?
I lost
I don't
it.
know.
I knew it for a while. One of you. The Machiavellic. Grayscale. Perry Viking. Happy birthday to both of you. Osaka Jack. Ahsoka Jack. Jay Gentrum. Elizabeth. Do we have to meet you sometime? That has to happen. And a big toast to you, Hunter. Thank you so much again. It's been great having you here.
No problem, man.
And so, all right, we're gonna try and do this because you know Don won't do it, but we're gonna see if Hunter will do it. So, all right, this is Clay and Hunter telling you to keep it retro. Go ahead and try it. Keep it retro. He's doing it. Keep it retro. Bots. Yes. Ha. All right, he did it, and it is on the internet, which means that it's there forever and will never ever go away. Yes. No regrets.
No regrets.
No ragrats.